Hi, everyone. It's John Salko, Communications Director for the City of Troy. I am here with Tom Abbott, the Streets and Sanitation Supervisor for the City of Troy, Department of Public Works, to talk a little bit about the changes to leaf bag collection. We announced today that there's a new updated schedule for resuming residential leaf bag collection here in the City of Troy. And I've got Tom on to talk a little bit about the new schedule, the new rules, and a new drop-off option that's available on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays beginning on May 18th. Tom, thank you for taking the time today to come on, tape a quick interview with us and explain to the residents what's going on. So, Tom, the new leaf bag schedule is now going to be 1 week a month. Correct. So we're going to be asking residents to place their leaf bags out on the last week of every month to be collected during their on their designated garbage and recycling collection schedule. Is that accurate?
Yes, that's accurate. We're going to do last week of the month, and we're going to try our best to get everything, collected, leaf bags, along with your daily scheduled garbage and recycling. We want to maintain that and just kind of make sure that the quality of life issues, within the city of Troy, are kept as the best we can, from our department.
In addition to curbside collection once a month at the end of the month, we're also going to be offering a 3 times a week drop-off option for residents who might have leaf bags that they want to drop off in person. Can you talk a little bit about the specifics of that option? I know it's going to be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 12 to 3 p.m. at the Public Works Garage. But
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about the process behind that and what residents should expect and what are the rules and regulations around participating in that drop-off?
If residents choose to bring their leaf bags down here to the Department of Public Works, we're going to have an area. Okay, it's going to be coned off. There's going to be a garbage truck there. There's going to be a cloth truck there, and we definitely want residents to adhere to the state mandate as far as wearing masks and being protected the best you can. Of course, we will too on our end. We're going to have the employee with masks and gloves on. It's going to be helping you. There's going to be a man truck. Going to be there to help you with the service that you need for that day. Basically, we want to stick with the same material. I'm just going to be pretty strict on this. Is we want just the raw material, compostable material, yard material, nothing in the bags that's mixed with litter or any items, yard items or anything like that. And we do expect you to bring the material in brown leaf bags. We like to stick with the paper bags, and we'd also like to stick with a 10 bag or less rule, because there is going to only be maybe 1, possibly 2 laborers here, and we just don't want a resident bringing down 100 bags, for instance. We like to keep that a minimum of 10 or less.
When we hear from the Department of Public Utilities, they often talk about clogging of catch basins and drains, and why it's so important that residents not place their leaf bags out on the curb prior to the last week of the month, because they may deteriorate in the weather.
Right. The problem that we find is if people put their bags out a week and a half early, it rains. We've gotten some snow, some freakish storm the other day. So what happens with those bags break down. So, we send a truck up to grab them, and the bottoms break out, it's all over the ground. So now it turns into a whole, another cleanup process. So, we try to just have the residents, if they can, put their leaf bags out, okay, while we're doing this this temporary operation right now. If they could just put their leaf bags out the night before or the morning, or very early morning of their collection, that's going to be a great help to us. That way we can, just kind of maintain the alleyways, use our time management a little bit better throughout that day, and focus on your alley, okay, or your area, just as well as anybody else's, because, with this, we don't want anybody being left out. We just want to make sure that what we can do in-house, we're going to do the best we can, but we also need, I guess, just a little bit of help from the residents as far as, when they put their material out, how it's going to help us out, because that is a help.
Tom, thank you very much, and we appreciate you taking some time to talk with us.
Thank you very much, John.